just the one thing I actually met with reviewing a scoreboard with one of the members from boot camp last night. And I said, where do your cancellations come from? And she's like, all online. And I was like, that is actually one of the biggest problems, because what's happening is that the admins are not even getting the opportunity to utilize the rescheduling script. So I was like, okay, this is now when you and your clinic owner must meet and talk about options to actually potentially solve that. So she's like super excited. But that again, for me, is just the reason to do your assessment before we jump to conclusions, because there could be so many factors that are outside of the clinician control, and you'll just piss off the clinicians.
Oh man, that's such a huge thing. That's a perfect example of doing a proper assessment of the problem, right?
Yes.
You got
Yes.
Perfect example. Because that has nothing to do with your front. Well, I mean, kind of does, but like very little to do with your front desk. It's more of your marketing and your, you know what I mean, and your intake and your flow that way, right? So, perfect example. Okay, so that's great.
And this is, or can I just add something for the online? Like everybody's like, oh, online, so easy, convenient. Okay, but there's 2 touch points that you never want to allow people to do online. One is that book their new assessment. That's your first touch point of making a connection with a person. And the second is allowing the ability to cancel, because that's your second touch point of rebooking. Never, those two things, never allow them to do online, ever.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so that's great. And some people might have some, you know, that's a controversial topic. So maybe we should.
You may not agree with me, and that's okay.
Okay,
we should do a challenge just on cancels.
That's
I think
okay.
that's